now, so I have one headset in, one headset out. So that's what I'm doing. I'll stay in. I'll stay in. I mean, I'll stay in. I don't mind, but I'll stay in. It's fine, but you know, it's fine. No, I said I'm on both headsets, so it's fine. It don't matter. I don't mind staying in the call. Well, I could stay in party and phone call, cause look, got both headsets on, so. I mean, Lane, if he sounds young, he could be this. Look, he could be this. He could be that. Yeah, he could be that. Where do I go again? I forgot what the fuck am I doing. I hate doing this and then I forget what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, that's right, boat. Stupid. Where am I going? Is he actually 11 or is he older? Where'd they meet him from, though? How did they meet him? Hey, you hear me or not? Like, how did they meet him?
Seeing a dead policeman must be bad luck. Really bad.
Okay. Yeah.
3 shots to the gut, 1 through the heart. Quick death.
Trying to skip through this game as fast as I can. Fuck it. Oh wow, I forgot how to do vision. Oh.
Wear this. Kill Vanderberg, and your sweet new wife won't get hurt.
.38 revolver shell casing. That's the same I'm using. It appears someone tried to help him, but all in vain. The bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently.
Repeat the verse after me. Naya ilya ogn glui astor fatharanek ungibunma. Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode of mine.
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please.
Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
Okay, let's see what actually happened here.
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this... Can't you see we are having a seance?
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot!
Johannes Vanderberg was with a guest when...
Let's get through this. I think, I hope, at least.
Stop right there. Put your...
What?
You're under arrest.
I didn't kill him.
We have clear...
I skipped through that real fast.
Rise and shine.
Weren't you the man?
You have an excellent... Regardless.
That's generous of Mr. Carpenter.
The Carpenter family has a long and proud...
I must confess I'm...
Well, you helped Mr. Carpenter, and now he returned the...
I didn't kill anyone.
Of course you didn't do it, Miss...
No, serious.
Okay, sir. Mr. Carpenter wishes to see you. I suggest you take up the matter with him yourself.
Fine. Thank you.
You better start brown-nosing Carpenter.
Sir.
Oh, really?
Go ahead. Does the record mention I'm a former asylum patient?
Former patient being the regrettable...
You would do well to hold your tongue. I have seen things you wouldn't wish on your worst enemies. Electrocution, mutilation.
Sounds like they left...
You're not so good with people.
Men like you are why this... You stroke...
If I were you, I'd be careful how...
I ain't impressed by your connection. Just remember, if it weren't for your... Don't waste my time.
Was that a message? Or somewhat. Kind of playing my game, so I'm kind of just focused with this. Hey, Lane, maybe you can make up a story saying, I'm annoyed that you killed me last game. This is what you get. You know? You get what I'm saying? Or no?
Don't you have work to do?
Alright. Different cutscene that I've never seen before. Holy shit. It's actually different. Every time I look at these, I keep thinking these are people, but they're not.
Hello, Mr. Carpenter.
Mr. Reed, welcome. Things are busy right now, but I hope we may soon find the time to share a conversation and some wine.
That's been a luxury lately.
Wine or time. Regardless, I won't delay you further.
How are you feeling after everything that happened with Brutus?
Please, I'd rather not discuss it. But my father is upstairs, should you wish to see him.
I appreciate you bailing me out of jail. I was in a difficult situation.
A trifle, Charles. Though I understand you're not off the hook yet. Milton Pierce says he saw you killing Vanderberg.
I didn't kill him.
I believe you. From what I know of your character, even if you and Johannes had a falling out...
I wouldn't have done that.
Exactly. Reed, I trust you, but the police don't. If you can't find the real culprit, there's little more I can do. That being said, the Carpenter family still has its connections in the police department. Just let my taskmaster know when you have an alibi.
I get the feeling you knew Vanderberg.
He was an old friend. A man of rare mental clarity. I met him in Europe during the Great War. He and you are among the few decent men in this city. I hope that I won't need to choose one friend over the other.
You served during the Great War?
Yes. One of the hapless grunts at Meuse-Argonne. I'm afraid I still find it hard to talk about.
I understand. What do you know about Milton Pierce?
He's quite a prominent voice in political circles, though he's not afraid to play ugly. I saw his interview with the Oakmont Chronicle recently.
Do you know where I can find him?
He's somewhere in Reed Heights, but sorry, beyond that I can't be of much help.
Thanks again, Mr. Carpenter. I should be off.
Before you leave, here's a little problem solver for you. Should you run into any further difficulties, take care, Mr. Reed. I'll set aside some wine for when it's all over.
Yep, I knew you were
Something wrong.
machine gun. Something wrong. Something wrong.
Don't you have work to do?
Okay, go around, go and talk to the other Milton Pierce, wherever he is, if we go where he's gonna be. Let me figure out what this is. Okay. Newspaper. Okay, gotta go there. Gotta go around the block. Alright. Block. Which way doesn't matter. This way it has to be. I'm annoyed that I can't go with that wall. Interview. Wow. First try, holy shit, that was crazy. That was just a guess. What does this both things say? It was in Reed Heights on Museum Avenue. Between Communion Road and Helog Street. Okay, it's right there. Someone teleport there. Alright. Trying to speed run this shit so you play a different game. And delete this when I'm playing. Thing. Kind of fell out of playing it, so got interested in other games, then got bored with them, and then went back to this because I'm like, you know, let me finish it out. When I finish this out, I'm probably gonna definitely play a different game though. Maybe an indie game or maybe a disc game. I wanted to finish this back in like July, but damn, I got busy with other shit. So it will probably be the last season that I play Fortnite. Because it's annoying grind, honestly. Very high level, though. I'm almost done, so 156 or so. Where am I going now? This way. Can I just run across? Next game I think I'm gonna play is probably Mirror's Edge, or maybe an indie game. I gotta think what I want to do, honestly. I want to play Evil Within, but I don't want to stream that one, so I'd like to just take my time on that shit. Especially games with other points, like skill points and stuff, where I could just relax and chill about it. Really? Great, thank you.
This guy sure had some blood on his hands. The literate name must be taking his election campaign very seriously.
Don't even worry about that at all.
Is he planning to become the Prince of Oakmont, or is this just some light reading?
Don't worry about that. Click that, we're good.
Emptier than a banker's heart. Someone got changed here in a hurry.
thought that was a freaking Ouija board looking at it quickly. Good.
The shape is familiar. I've seen similar daggers before.
Yes, yes, yes. Letter from Cavendish. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Huge gratitude for everything you do for us. Very few of the stakeholders here show compassion to. Okay. Drug Martin.
They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter.
There we go.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me.
This is his partner.
Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry? Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves.
Time to figure this.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just
Either his
spurting out.
assistant or his
Oh, get
boyfriend.
these out of my sight. Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves.
Damn, that was wrong. Okay. This one?
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry? Ah, where's my
Maybe this
dang
one?
tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves.
Still wrong.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me. Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry? Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me. Ah, where's my dang tie? I should get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Fuck, hold on.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Get these out of my... Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now.
So what
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Ah, where's my... Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Milton Pierce came home covered in blood. He ordered his butler to take his clothes downstairs and went to meet voters at City Hall.
Lady, what the fuck are you doing? Move. Get out of my way. Come on now. I don't know what the fuck you're doing just standing there. Okay. That's right, there is a way to teleport over here. There's one over here, that's right. Never seen this place. Look at this place. I've never seen this place. What the fuck? I don't remember this place at all. Oh. I don't remember seeing that place at all. Fuck. vent north. So it is close. So probably hit. I did not probably find that one last time. Where's the location there though? City Hall is over there. All right then. My little teleport. I don't care though. I don't care how close it is. I'm still teleporting. What happens if I... Wait, where'd you go? What happens if I save and just kill this man right here? That's what I'm curious of.
You should be aware that you're threatening an important policymaker in this city.
Good day, Mr. P.
How are you?
I have good friends who bailed.
Well, okay.
Why did you claim I did it?
Excuse me? Why wouldn't?
You saw the real killer.
Want to know what I saw? I saw...
You know I didn't do it.
Quite the opposite, Reed. I saw your face. Or are you going...
You seem like a rational man, Pierce. Can't we come to an arrangement?
Are you attempting to bribe a politician, Mr. Reed? What makes you think I'd accept such an offer?
I'm sorry. I must be thinking of a different Milton Pierce.
But let me tell you, my beloved mother is so old and so rich. I'll miss her dearly when she's gone.
Well, that's a non sequitur.
Mr. Reed, how do I put this? I find my campaign hamstrung by a distinct lack of resources.
So it's about the money after all.
I fear that all the budget pressures are affecting my cognition. If the situation were improved, perhaps I'd see things more clearly. For instance, I might suddenly realize I'd mistaken you for someone else. You could even remind me of whom.
Well, if that's what it'll take, I guess I have no choice.
Just make sure it looks natural and clean. You know the carpets there cost a fortune. Actually, take this. Comes well recommended from Professor Cavendish. Put it in her drink or something.
This isn't my first case, Pierce.
Forgive me. I should have known you were a bit of a lady killer.
Anything else?
My dearest mother, Agatha, is currently at her manor. Here's the address. And Reed, don't come back here after. People shouldn't see me with you. So, how's my dear mother doing?
Shouldn't I just wait 30 minutes and be like, oh, she's dead? Huh? Well, why can't I just kill that man, bro? Like, seriously. I got the Pierce Old Grove, Beacon Street, near Bullock Street. Okay. gonna go to it and come back. Okay. Maybe it's this one. Yep, Milton Pierce. I hate that I have to do this for a trophy. I really
Agatha
do.
Pierce, I presume? The name's Charles Reed. I'm a PI.
Good day,
But this
young man.
playthrough is being an asshole,
What's
so.
your business?
There's a matter that I'd like to discuss. It concerns your son, Milton.
Oh no. What's happened? Is he okay?
I'm afraid this may take some time to explain. Perhaps you have something to, wet my whistle.
Oh, fear not. I keep my cellar stocked for just such occasions. Would you kindly fetch us some Chianti from the cellar? You look more than capable.
Ma'am, that's a most generous offer. So why do I sense a quid pro quo?
Oh, no. Well, I did hear something rustling around, but I'm sure it's nothing you can't handle.
Yeah, leave it to me.
Here are the keys. Pick any bottle, as long as it's Chianti. And don't shy away from the good stuff. It's there to be shared with guests like yourself.
Bye.
Good luck.
Bye.
Good luck.
Is it a big bitch in here? Is there a big bitch in here? Still fucked them up pretty good. Still never use those bottles. Just that shit. What the fuck is that? Scraps? I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Boy, that is a fortune's worth of wine. I hope some of the bottles survived.
Alright.
This is not the Chianti I'm looking for.
Chianti. I thought it was Chianti. 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 Yeah, this place is new because I haven't even actually searched around, even though the layout is pretty much the same like the other layouts in other houses. So looks like the same layout that I killed that witch in. Might as well, you know what?
Nice wine she's got here. No one will notice if I had a dash of something else. Okay. This much strychnine would be enough to kill a horse.
This is fucked up. Leave a trap on your fucking table.
Here's the Chianti, and I've dealt with the cellar.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Reed. So brave and handsome. Let us begin.
May I offer a toast?
Please do.
May all of our wishes come true.
Kay's mercy, yes. Perhaps I waited too long to open this bottle. It tastes off. Charles, I don't feel well.
Yeah, this is fucked up, dude. I gotta see the other fucking ending, dude.
My baby boy. Seriously? He's 30 there. Emptier than a banker's heart.
I killed that. The Pierce just smelt an ass. Now he will recant his statements to the police, but I still need to locate Vanderberg's actual murderer. Really? Really? I need to do that shit? City Hall? Yeah, that's City Hall, okay. Why the fuck is it foggy? Holy shit. It's like something bad's gonna happen right now. Fuck. He's gone. Damn, bro. Oh, good, good, good. Citizens? There we go. Hereby certify that Glenn Gordon Byers and Evelyn Powderhouse Street and Orchard Avenue, Eastern Shells. Okay. Shells. Eastern Shells. Corner of Powderhouse. Powderhouse Street and Orchard Avenue. Okay. It's right there. Fog is like from me killing a lady and causing a lot of shade to be around. I feel like fog's here first. Which way? Which way? This way.
The door won't budge. Are you Glenn Byers?
Yes.
Charles Reed.
Okay.
Are you serious? Why did you murder Johannes Vanderberg?
I had no choice. I am I didn't want to do it.
Tell me
They broke into our house. There were signs. I wanted to call. If you have to.
Okay.
I don't know. Please.
Depends on the offer.
I am guilty. I took a life, but you have shouldered the blame. When I hand over the weapon.
Right. So
In a nutshell.
you killed a man, framed me for the crime, and now dare to ask for help. Are you out of your mind? Yes, you. I'm going to make sure you get everything you deserve. You can think about what you did behind bars. You've still got the murder weapon, don't you?
I can't give it to you. It's the only way I can save my family.
Okay. You see this revolver? If you don't cooperate, it's going to be the object of your murder. So hand it over, now.
Okay, okay. I hid it in the kitchen downstairs. Just please don't shoot me.
If I save here, then I...
Please, I have a family to care for.
Yep, figured. Fuck you. Fucking asshole. Fuck you, motherfucker. Get fucked. Asshole. Seriously, don't fuck with me. In the kitchen underneath the fucking yes. Okay.
What am I to do now?
I'm just trying to go through this game fast. The world's gonna reset, so don't matter. It'll be alright. The world will reset, and then Charles can come through again and help you out. So. What are we doing now? Alright, so I go over here, and I'll be able to go and talk to him. Did I meet, what's his name already? Blackwood, which... I hate that you can't go back after you save it. I'm just like, damn.
Don't do that again.
I found the man responsible for Vanderberg's murder. His name is Glenn Byers.
Well, it's a start. We need proof to persuade the police, though. A flimsy accusation won't get you far in Oakmont.
Funny, because it seemed to work on me. Regardless, I have Glenn's gun, the very one that was used to shoot him.
Now we're getting somewhere. But we still have Pierce's testimony against you.
I had a conversation with Mr. Pierce. He'd testify against whoever I asked, even the devil himself.
Well, Reed, you're quite something. I don't know how you managed it, but getting this case dropped will be like shooting Fisk in a barrel.
Fisk? Is that a freaking... What's it called? Is that a fish?
Bye.
Don't you have work to do?
I talked to what's his name upstairs. What will he say?
Something wrong.
Something wrong. Shooting a fish in a barrel. Okay, that's what he meant. Okay. What's his outfit? On the Great Water. Is that Cthulhu? Or is that Jesus? I can't tell. Can't tell if it's some cult when they're trying to say it's Jesus. I'm like, I don't know.
You've been doing a great job, Mr. Reed. I'm waiting for you at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
I think I'm gonna get off soon. I'll do this, the rest of this probably tomorrow. Finish it off. Alright, so I can play another game now.
I'm watching you, Nuke.
The door won't budge.
I don't remember if I saw this or not, so I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, no, I didn't see this. feels guilty. Sexual blood on the walls? Wait a minute.
Is that a gun? Or do you just want a handshake?
How?
At last, Mr.
I've got a question.
What can I say? Perhaps next...
It wasn't me, and you know it.
The prosecution would beg to differ. They had all they needed. A victim, a man...
You set me up. You son of a...
I only set the scene.
I'll...
What? Kill me? As amusing as it would be to see you charged with my murder a second time,
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean, Mr. Reed. First things first about your case. Your short-sightedness surprised me. Why, Charles? Why hand poor Mr.
He was guilty. He pulled the trigger.
Oh, was he? You too have carved a bloody path through this ailing city, Charles. You could at least be considered. Regardless, I shall call this experiment a success. In fact, you should consider it a taste of your...
I don't understand.
You are headed into the darkness, Mr. Reed.
No more riddles, Johanna.
I am, you're just not listening. Destiny beyond comprehension.
And what?
Everything. But unlike those untold
You don't mean...
The seal of Kotiganar is in your hand. You can close...
No, I will not. You don't know me.
Oh, but I do. I've seen it more times than you can imagine. It always ends the same. Some poor soul faces their destiny only to discover they lack the stomach for it.
Why?
Because otherwise your life amounts to nothing. Do you know nameless hordes?
But our sacrifice...
A war. Only you can...
When you put it like that, I think I agree.
Splendid! The puppet is finally cutting his strings. Fear not. I'll be by your side all the way. There is an archaeologist in this city. He is very close. His name is Joseph Hill.
This is wrong, Johannes. All of it. And I still have...
The truth is the truth. With it, farewell, Charles. And don't lose the seal again.
This man's the devil. He was ha 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 ha. Fuck you. Okay. Head of the Carpenter Grant family has announced his resignation, citing his old age and poor health. His son Graham has now taken the family business into his own hands and actively engaged in charity. He was seen Tuesday handing out food and medications to anyone in need. If we won't lend a helping hand to the common folk, who will? Said the new patriarch. Graham Carpenter will also commemorate his appointment with a large donation to the Venerated Redemption Church. Cannon Factory murder. Blackwood Marsh Cannon Factory was last night the site of some sad and unusual events. Neighbors reported shooting, screaming, and the sounds of a struggle coming from inside the factory. On arrival to the scene, police discovered the dead body of Everett Blackwood, the final representative of the Blackwood Grant family. He had been severely wounded and was clearly subject of the most violent attack. Though no trace of the criminal has been found, the case remains under investigation by the Oakmont police. In memoriam today, we are all shaken by the tragic death of the promising researcher set to study the depths of the sea, but were doomed to never return. The city mourns the loss of those brilliant minds who laid down their lives for the sake of science. The names of the expedition members will be engraved on a memorial established at Oakmont University. So I didn't know that I could just leave these notes on the board and then it would just fill up. That would be cool. But that could have been a secret achievement or something if I just left them up. Harriet Doe missing. Well-known scientist Harriet Doe has gone missing. The professor of archaeology at Oakmont University has not been seen for 4 days, and friends and colleagues suspect it went worst. My men searched the entire city, confessed Oakmont Police Captain Caleb Lyons. Sadly, we have every reason to assume that she is no longer among the living. Anyone with information regarding the whereabouts of Professor Harriet Doe is kindly requested to contact the police or the Oakmont Chronicle office. Well, she was under the water. She's not in the city. The academic poisoner. Oakmont University has lost one of its most esteemed teachers, the professor of biochemistry from the Department of Medicine. Dr. George Cavendish, PhD, turned out to be responsible for numerous deaths. This maniac appears to have poisoned multiple innocent bystanders in recent days, leaving the accident world shaken, while some of his colleagues admit that with his passion he is capable of anything. Others characterize him as a talented researcher and law-abiding citizen. His ex-wife, Anna Liddell, appeared relieved by the news. He finally got what was coming to him. She said, "I'm glad that EOD was able to clear its good name after all he did to us." Okay. Alright. Yes.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Say this. Where is this? Lives in Reed Heights on Lombard Street. Lombard Street between Healing and St. Hel. Lombard Street to Healing and St. Hel. Oh, Helling. Oh, here. Okay, so it's right there. Facebook. Okay. I'm gonna mark this shit. It's over here, so over here, go outside his house, save it, and then I will end it for now. Whoa. Whoa! I did not expect shots fired. Alright, motherfucker. Damn. Oh, I shot him. Fuck. Did not know I could die on the streets. Damn. That man had great fucking aim, that holy shit. Long fucking loading screen, motherfucker. hate that shit. They're not there this time. The game is like, looks like he's doing a fucking Hitler salute. In honor of the men and women of Oakmont who served the American colors in the Great World War. Can I go in? No? Okay. Whoa. I like this old-timey look. I like how it looks. I can do that and that.
What's your problem? Help me, please.
Go in here and then save it. For now, and I am ending the gameplay for now because this is where the next trophy is going to be.